This is the fourth part of significant figures section. In this video, we're gonna see how to multiply, divide, add, and subtract different numbers and consider significant figures. So let's start with multiplication or division. The number of significant digits in the result is the same as the number in the least precise measurement or the lowest significant figures used in the calculation. So let's have an example. For example, we have 4.56 multiplied by 1.4. So as you see here, for the first number, we have 4.56. We have three digits, three significant figures, and 1.4 has two significant figures. So as you see here, this is the limiting term, and it has two significant figures. So when we do calculation by calculator, for example, we get this number 6.38. So we need to round this number because right now it has three significant figures. We need to drop one of them because we need our final answer has to have two significant figures. So 6.38, so we need to remove this one, and since it is greater than 5, we need to remove it and add one number to these three. So the final answer would be 6.4. Let's have another example. This is a combination of multiplication and division. So we have 3.14 times 2.751 divided by 0.64. So we have three numbers with three different significant figures. So here in this one we have three significant figures. 2.751 has four significant figures, and 0.64 has two significant figures. So when we do calculation, we get this number 13.49709375. But as you see here, this number has the lowest number of significant figures. So two significant figures. So we need to round this number to a number that has only two significant figures. So we need to remove all these digits here. And since 4 is less than 5, we need to keep this and remove the rest of the numbers. So here is the final answer after we round it. Let's have another example. A sample of a metal ore analyzed in a laboratory is found to contain 11% or 11.00% of titanium. How much titanium is present in 55 kilogram of this ore? So we have 11%, so 11 divided by 100. So we have four significant figures, same as here, 0.1100 times 55 kg. If we calculate it, we obtain 6.05 kg, and it has three significant figures. If we go back here, this number has four significant digits, and this number has only two significant digits. So our final answer must have only two significant figures. So we need to drop this one, and since this one is 5, we need to add one number to the final answer. So 6.1 kg is the final answer. Next example, divide 117,355 square meter by 5358 square meter. So when we do calculation, we get 21.90 to 76222. Here we have six significant figures, and in denominator we have four significant figures. So we need to round the final answer to four significant figures. So we need to keep them, keep this 4 here, and drop the rest of it. And since 2 is less than 5, we just need to get rid of them. So the final answer, the rounded off answer, is going to be 21.90. So let's see how can we apply the significant figures rule in addition or subtraction? It is a little bit different from multiplication and division. The result has the same number of decimal places as the least precise measurement used in the calculation. So let's see how we do it. We have three numbers here. We need to add them together. We have 12.11, 18.0, and 1.013. The first number has 2 digits after decimal point. The second number has only 1 digit after decimal point. And the last one has 3 digits after decimal point. If you do a calculation, you get 31.123. But here, this is the limiting term. So limiting term has 1 decimal place. So we need to choose this one because it has the lowest number of digits after the decimal point. So our random number must be 31.1. So we must have only 1 digit after the decimal point. So that's the rule for addition or subtraction. Let's have another example. So here we have 3.247, 41.36, and 125.2. And as you see here we have 3 digits after decimal point, 2 digits after decimal point, and here we have 1 digit after decimal point. So when we add it and when we round it, we get this number 169.8. So we must have only 1 digit after the decimal point. Let's have another example. What's the total weight of 3 jars of chemicals weighing 14.57 grams, 1835.5 grams, and 0.857 grams? So as you see here, we add all of them together. So as you see here, we have 14.57, 1835.5, and 0.875. So as you see here, this one has 2 digits after decimal point, 1 digit after decimal point, and 3 digits after decimal point. When we do the calculation, we get this number 1850.945. So our final answer must have only 1 digit after the decimal point. So we need to get rid of this one, this part, these 2 digits. And since 4 is less than 5, we don't need to change anything here. So we just drop these 2 digits. So our final answer is 1850.9 grams.